and I'm a sales leadership coach. As mentioned by Steph earlier, I also have a book, yung The Effective Seller, which is all about the fundamentals of selling. And at the same time, meron ding a few other books then, no? Like The Practical Market Intelligence, Solving the Sales Puzzle, and also Life is a Classroom. I am also, by the way, a brand partner of Amaya, um, among other things, no? And we also created yung mga personality and behavioral assessment tools, no? Um, all right. So now we want to talk about winning sales strategies. Siyempre, no? Bakit nyo ba gustong manalo for 2024? Okay? So think about the reasons why you want to win, no? But this time, we want to talk about, okay, ano ba yung strategy? Kasi when you talk about strategy, it's all about getting to where you want to be, di ba? So which means at the end of the year, kanina tinanong ni Steph, no? Ano ba ang sales targets natin? Nakapag-set na ba tayo ng targets? And I saw, no, a lot actually, we're nasa 100 million, 150, may 300 pa. Meron ding nasa 50 and and so on. But basically, the reason you want to strategize is so that you will know how to get from where you are right now to where you want to be, and that is your sales target. Okay, so today we will talk about three things. No, winning sales strategy. By the way, this will be the part one, no, yung winning sales strategy, and then the second part will be about target segment connection and then branding tips. So yung target segment connection and branding tips, I'll talk about that as part two. Okay, so the first part we'll talk about winning sales strategy. Actually, it's not just a strategy because I'll share with you four strategies. Okay lang ba? Four ang i-share kong strategies. All right. So let's move right on, no? Ahead, no? Sige, let's move forward na. The first winning sales strategy, okay, or winning sales strategy number one, identify and develop your niche market. Okay. Now, you may be dealing with different types of properties, and I'm sure you sell and you fare well with all of those kinds of properties. But here in 2024, I also would like to suggest that you identify ano ba yung target market mo, yung niche market mo, the market where you go to so that you can immediately get sales, no? Ito yung market na sanay ka. Ito yung market na, um, um, ito yung market na less effort, you can actually make a sale. All right? So you identify that, no? Ano, depende kung ano yung niche market, it depends on different individuals. Pero kailangan alam mo rin kung ano yung pinaka niche market. Now, when you're looking at niche market, please don't just look at markets na kasi kayang-kaya ko magbenta dito. Tingnan mo rin what would be most profitable for your business. I always keep saying about business because when you're here, this is not just a job. This is not just something that you do on the side. Whatever you do, make sure that this is business because you're trying to earn from this. Tama ba? Are you trying to earn from this one? Yes? Okay. So now, identify that niche. No? Saan ka ba? Ano, is it going to be at a high-end market? Ito ba yung nasa middle market? Gusto mo ba yung nasa vertical market, nasa horizontal? Again, depends on you. Pero ang criteria at least, una, you're used to this, or at least you can navigate on this market efficiently, and at the same time, it gives the most profitability for you. Later on part two, I'll discuss more about niche market. So again, try to identify where you want to get into. Okay, so that's the first one. So think about it. Ano yung niche market that you want to get into? All right. So, okay, now after identifying your niche market, let's move on to sales strategy or winning sales strategy number two. Okay, now the winning sales strategy number two is all about branding yourself. But when you brand yourself, this time I'd like you to think about your target market. So meron kang select na niche market mo, no? That's your target market. Now, when you brand yourself this time, you have to brand yourself distinctly based on that target market. So for example, ano ba yung target market na napili mo? Like for example, you selected high-end vertical projects. So if you're targeting high-end vertical projects, now how do you brand yourself? Okay, paano mo ibabrand yung sarili mo when you will do this, no? So definitely the branding will differ, no? Kung nasa middle market ka, low market, low end market, or nasa high end market ka, mag-iiba yung branding. Now, how do you determine if what kind of branding ang gagamitin mo? Well, of course, titingnan mo yung market, no? You see people like people who are similar to them, which means when you look at the market, yung target market mo will definitely identify with you when they see that you can actually identify with them as well. All right. So, importante dito ngayon that whenever you're trying to brand yourself, no, whenever you're trying to work on that branding, make sure na your market can actually identify with you. Okay, so try to think about that. So now this time, be very aware of your branding. Don't just copy the branding strategies of others. No, make sure that you craft the branding strategy na distinct for you, but at the same time targeted on the market that you want to get into. All right, so that's the second strategy. So again, minsan may nakikita ko on Facebook, lalo na on Facebook, no, and even on TikTok, people are trying to copy what the others are doing. Okay? Meron bang ganun din sa inyo, no? You sometimes you tend to copy, uy, ang galing nito, nakakatuwa ito, ano? And then you try to copy these things. Now, my tip is that don't just copy materials. Don't just get into the same materials. Try to own that material by being very distinct, okay? And then look at the market that you want to get into. Will this material actually work for the market that I'm trying to influence? So therefore, that's something that you will have to no no to really think about and look into. Okay, so branding. Again, on part two, I'll give you some tips on branding. No, para at least then you already have something to get into. No, moving forward. All right. So again, the first branding strategy or winning sales strategy, the first one is to find a niche market. The second one is to brand yourself distinctly based on your target market. All right. Or you that's something that's quite easy, no? Uh, so now let's move on. No? Tama ano no Hinaro, no? You really must find that that market, no, and focus on that. Okay. Now let's move on to winning sales strategy number 3. Okay, winning sales strategy number 3 is to develop a professional brand platform. Okay, so meron kang brand na na-develop. This time, you also need to develop a professional platform for that brand. Okay, so that your target market can easily access and relate with you. Now, gone are the days na laging Facebook marketing lang. O kaya recently nag-TikTok, no, ang ginagamit ng karamihan. Pero how effective are those at the moment? Well, for example, Facebook marketing, medyo bumababa na, no, yung leads na nakukuha ng mga tao pagdating doon sa Facebook. Also, yung target market mo ba, diyan ba siya kumukuha ng information? Or is your target market trying to get into something else? All right. So ngayon, as a professional real estate no, or as a real estate professional rather, you must make sure that you are seen as someone who is professional. And someone who is professional will always have a platform. Okay? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng platform? It's a stage, okay? Or if you're riding a train, ito yung platform where you get into so you can board the train more efficiently and effectively. Okay? So ganun din sa sales. You need a platform for your sales. Now, others previously, and in fact hanggang ngayon, they're using Facebook as platform. Sino dito ang still using Facebook solely as platform? Okay, meron ba gumagamit solely as Facebook? If you're using Facebook solely as platform, maybe you can type in Yes, no, okay, that means you're using, okay, see, Marilyn is using Facebook solely as platform. Oh, see, Anne May also is doing that, no? um and I'm sure a lot of others are doing that at all. Okay, not all. Oh, sabi meron not all. Si Emma is also using that. Is there anything, coach, may masama ba if I'm using Facebook solely? Well, of course, it's not, no, no, hindi siya masama. Nothing wrong with that. Except if you want to reach more market, you want to reach, um, yung wider market, now you have to think about moving into a professional platform. All right? Kasi kung Facebook lang, it especially kung ang target market mo is towards the mid to high end market, Facebook alone will not be able to answer your concern. Bakit? Kasi you're not able to distinguish yourself from others using that. You need to make sure ngayon that you have this differentiating factor. And what is that? A platform, okay? A professional platform that you can use. A website is good. Okay? You can use that. All right? Yung ibang ginagawa nilang platform would be LinkedIn. Except sa LinkedIn, you also have a meron ka pang kulang pa yung yung information that you can put into there, into that I don't know social media platform. So ngayon you can look at platforms ngayon. O sabi, si Vanessa is using Lamudi and using other things, but you know what, try to use a platform ngayon na talagang fit sa'yo. And yung fit sa'yo, fit doon sa personality mo, doon sa branding mo, at mag-fit din doon sa target segment mo. Okay? That will be easy to use. That will be convenient for people. All right? I keep repeating platforms because in 2024, ang makikita ninyong trend ngayon is that professional sellers are getting into platforms, either website or something else. Okay? Whatever that is, make sure that you get into platform. O kanina na mention ni Steph pala, no? Ang ang Dazzle. Okay? So Dazzle could also be a good platform, no? In fact, it's from among the platforms that I've seen, um I saw Dazzle as a very good platform to use for real estate professionals. Okay? Siguro mamaya the Steph, maybe you can show them how to use that, no? Para makita nila how it is, no? But that's one platform that you can look into. And whatever it is, again, itong reminder ko sa inyo, for 2024, do not stick to a single social media platform like Facebook, okay? Or like TikTok. O yung iba sabi, naka-TikTok din ako, na Facebook. That's not enough. You need to have a semblance of professionalism. You need to have a semblance that, cause your clients can come into or can go into, that they will not, that they will feel secure, and they will also feel that they're dealing with real professionals and not just fly by night sales people, di ba? Unless you're fly by night, which I think because you're part of this community, I'm sure you're not, di ba? All right. So that's winning sales strategy number 3. Okay, so develop a professional brand platform that your target market can easily access and relate with. Okay. By the way, I'm emphasizing easy access at saka clients or yung target market can relate with, no? Kasi baka mamaya the platform is not something that your client will not be able to relate with. Sayang. All right? So choose the right platform for you. Okay. So now, is this helpful for you guys? Do you think this can help you? Okay, now, good. So now let's look into winning sales strategy number 4. Okay. It's very simple. Winning sales strategy number 4 is this: collaborate. Gone are the days na kailangan ikaw lang, solo ka, no? Kailangan na ako lang gagawa, didiskarte para sa sarili kong negosyo. You see, we can only do so much. We can only reach so much number of people. We can only penetrate the market so much. But if we collaborate with others, you know what happens? If we begin to collaborate with others, the potential is actually limitless. Okay. You can now begin to reach markets or part of that market that you used to not be able to actually connect with. All right. You will be able to offer something that you used to not be able to offer because you are limited. Okay. Individually, by the way, we're limited. But if we collaborate with different types of organizations, with people, and even with apps or no applications that we can use, you know what happens? Biglang mag-explode. Naman yung growth natin will explode. It's called explosive growth. Okay, and that's why one of the best strategies for 2024 is really to work with others, begin to collaborate with others. Okay, lalo na kung may parehas lang naman kayong direction na pupuntahan, why not join forces, why not join hands, so that you're able to be efficient with resources and yet very effective, okay, with how you will move forward towards the market. Okay, so these are the 4 winning sales strategies that I'd like to share with you. Again, what's the first one? That's just a quick review. The first winning strategy is, or the first winning strategy is to identify and develop a niche market. Okay, identify and develop a niche market. The second one is to brand yourself distinctly based on your target market. The third one is this: develop a professional brand platform that your market can easily access and relate with. And the fourth winning sales strategy is to collaborate with others. All right, collaborate. Okay, so those are the 4 winning sales strategy for 2024. And as I mentioned earlier, that's my part 1. And after this, I'll come back for our part 2. But for the meantime, let me turn you over again to Steph. Take it away, Steph.
Ayan, thank you so much, Coach Lex. Okay, guys, meron na ba kayong na-learn so far? That was only the part 1. Meron pa po tayong part 2 coming up shortly after. Kumusta po, guys? Ano na po ba yung na-learn po ninyo? Feel free to type in your insights. Ano ba yung nakuha ninyo na learning for your strategies na pwede ninyong ma-apply this 2024? Paki-type naman sa chat, guys. And also, of course, if you have any questions or any concerns that you want to shoot kang Coach Lex, mamaya meron po tayong Q&A. You may also feel free to leave your questions dito po sa chat po natin. And in the meantime, sinabi ni Coach Lex kanina is to create a platform or to be part of a platform that you can use this 2024, na yung platform na ito can be somewhere that your clients can easily access, that they can easily use. They can also parang be very comfortable and makikita nila that you are definitely a real estate professional when you have this type of platform. So of course, meron po tayong a platform that we can share with you today. Some of you already have this and some of you don't yet. So let me just share ulit what we have. So this is what we call Dazzle. So again, Dazzle is your ultimate real estate productivity tool. So this can help you become more of a real estate professional. Kasi what Dazzle can do is it can create a dashboard for you where you can organize your listings. You can also share your personal real estate website with your clients. So eto, Dazzle can help you organize your listings in one easy to access place. So ano ba yung benefit niyan? So when we have an easy to look at dashboard sa lahat ng mga projects natin, sa lahat ng mga listings natin, hindi na tayo parang disorganized or kung saan-saan na yung mga information natin. So when we have it all in one easy to access place, we become more efficient sellers and we are able to answer our clients faster. Kung ano ba yung mga tanong ng mga kliyente natin, we can easily share our Dazzle link with them and they'll be able to see the information that they need immediately. So again, you'll be able to get shareable links of your listings and share to your clients on social media. So whether it's your personal website na nakikita nila or if it's that listing link. So I'll show you in the live as well how this looks like. And of course, Dazzle can create a personal real estate website in 3 easy steps. So another way that Dazzle can help you this 2024 is to collaborate. Sabi ni Coach Lex, mag-collaborate daw tayo. So Dazzle can help you with that as well. So this is a great collaboration tool for your realty or your real estate agency. This is what we call Dazzle Teams. So this time around, makapagtulong-tulungan na po tayo. If your realty will be able to upload your projects in the Dazzle Teams, you can easily just add that to your own personal website na account. So later I will show you paano ba yung gawin. So it will be a lot easier na this time around when you have Dazzle. Okay. So ano ba yung mga real use cases po natin with Dazzle? Na parang, parang bumalik ako sa slides ko. Wait lang. Baka may na-click lang ako. Ayan. So, there we go. So, what are some use case scenarios? Ano ba yung talagang live action, shall we say? So, when you are selling to your clients, paano nyo ba magagamit yung mga Dazzle links po niyo? So, you can actually organize the way you send information to your clients. So, what I'm showing you right now is a screenshot of an actual conversation that I had with my clients. So, di ba yung mga clients natin, nag-i-inquire sila in a lot of different platforms. So, either mag-i-inquire sila sa Facebook or magme-message sila sa inyo sa Viber or sa WhatsApp. So, in this particular case, yung client ko na ito, nag-inquire sa akin sa WhatsApp. So, nag-inquire siya kung meron ba akong property for sale na 4 bedrooms na around 20 million yung price range niya. So, of course, kapag meron tayong client na may inquiry, sinasagot natin yan. Tapos nagsisend tayo ng properties to our clients. So usually, kung wala tayong organized way of sending information to our clients, yung nangyayari is nagsisend tayo ng photos one by one ng mga properties natin. So, eto sir, yung bahay na ito. Tapos magsisend kayo ng picture. Tapos magsisend kayo ng detalye. And then, if may i-offer kang ibang project naman, magsisend ka naman ulit ng mga photos. So, maraming photos sinesend mo kang client. Detalye na naman ulit. And then, another, photos and details. So, yung nangyayari, on the side of your client, nakikita nyo yung ang dami ng photos na sinesend ng broker na to. Ang dami ng detalye na sinesend niya. And yung mga clients, they get confused kung ano ba yung talagang titignan nila or makakalimutan nila na may pinadala ka na pala before. So what Dazzle can do is instead of sending individual photos, individual details, you can send them parang a compilation by sending the link na lang ng property na yon. So for me, nakikita mo dyan in the screenshot, number 5 na. Alright, so that's the 5th property na na-offer ko sa kanya. May konting description lang ako. Nilagay ko lang yung parang konting description, ilang bedrooms, ano ba yung selling price. Tapos link na yung sinend ko. So of course, the link will also have a thumbnail of yung itsura ng bahay, yung picture ng bahay. So si client, nakikita niya, organized yan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with links each, yung pangalan ng bahay, yung link ng bahay. Tapos, easy na kang client to take a look kung ano ba yung inoffer mo sa kanila. And it will be easier for them to understand your presentation. And they can ask you questions about the individual properties that you send to them. So, hindi na siya masyadong information overload on the side of your client. So that's one use case scenario of Dazzle. Ayan, sabi ni Miss Anna, mas convenient if link na lang instead of sending more photos. Yun nga, tama po. So another way that you can use your Dazzle links is you can actually give your clients an easy way to view your portfolio of listings and projects. So for me, nilalagay ko sa YouTube ko, because I'm doing YouTube marketing as well, nilalagay ko yung personal real estate website link ko ng Dazzle. So mamaya, I will show you in my analytics kung ilan ba yung nakuha kong client leads from the YouTube platform. Kasi nakikita ng Dazzle yan, meron tayong analytics. So, sa YouTube kasi yung problem ng YouTube is, if may client na interesado, magko-comment sila, pero hindi mo sila ma-reach, di ba? You can only just comment again. Hindi mo sila matatawagan, hindi mo sila messenger kasi sa YouTube comments lang. So, if you are able to funnel them from YouTube going to your Dazzle site, then you'll be able to communicate with them easily, especially if they sign up in the contact form. So ano pa ba? You can also amplify your marketing, funnel your clients to your website. So yun nga, especially if you are doing Facebook Marketplace na ano, if you're especially if you're doing Facebook Marketplace marketing, you can actually include your Dazzle link there. Kasi kapag nafa-funnel mo sila, once they click on your link, your personal website, pupunta na sila doon sa website mo at hindi na sila parang they will be able to see all of your properties. So lahat na ng mga nakikita nila is property mo na lahat. So kahit they will click on a lot of different properties on your website, yung number dyan is all yours, yung number mo lang. So may sabi dito si Sir Edgar, the problem of sending through link is that personal details of an in-house broker or staff from developer is included. So yun, I think that is one thing that Dazzle can definitely address po, right Sir Edgar? Kasi kapag meron na po kayong your own personal website, yung number na lalabas is number ninyo. Number ninyo, email ninyo. Kaya si buyer, kung tumitingin siya, nagbabrowse siya sa website ninyo, puro lahat sa inyo yan. So kahit anong project na ino-offer ninyo, sa'yo talaga siya pupunta. So that's one way of capturing our buyers. So what we call securing your buyers, you can bring them to your website so they don't need to look anywhere else. So let me just show you very quickly kung ano ba yung live natin for Dazzle. So what you need to do is punta lang kayo sa browser ninyo and then you just type in dazzle.com. So you can use your phone or you can use your laptop as well. If it's your first time, click nyo lang yung get started for free and then you create an account. So it's very easy. You can just type in your name, last name, mobile number, email address, at ano po yung password ninyo. And if you already have an account, just click on login. And for me, I'm just using my Google account. So I can log in with Google. And let me show you how my dashboard looks like already. So eto na guys. Tapos may bago tayo, di ba? May team listing. So I'll share with you mamaya kung ano yan. So this is our Dazzle dashboard. So if you are already using Dazzle, tapos nalalagay mo na yung mga listings mo dyan, nakikita nyo na napaka-organized niya. So lahat ng projects ninyo, lahat ng listings ninyo, you can view in one easy to look at platform. At yung maganda nito is again, you can actually create your website from here. Click nyo lang yung my website kapag meron na kayong na-upload na property. And this is how it will look like. So meron kayong professional platform that you can share with your clients. So I'll just click on share profile and it will allow me to share, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or kahit saan. And let me click on copy. Tapos i-share ko dito sa sa Zoom para nakikita ninyo. So that's my site. You can actually take a look at that. So again, once you already have logged in to the Dazzle dashboard, the first thing that you need to do is, of course, gawa kayo ng listing, right? Gawa kayo ng listing. It's super easy to do. Just click on sell, house, and lot. Example lang. Let's say, hindi to foreclosed. Lagay lang ako ng konting description. House. So, of course, you can have a better description, right? So, a quick lot and floor area. Presyo. And you can just choose from your files. So, I'm just uploading a random property dito. So, very, very easy siya to do, guys. You can add a YouTube video if meron kayong YouTube. If wala naman, that's fine. And there you go. Of course, you can choose din ano ba yung mga amenities na meron. So let's check if our photos are done uploading. Ayun. And then I'm gonna click on publish listing. So once I've already done that, I already have my shareable link. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. Copy ko lang din. I-share ko siya dito din sa Zoom. And you can take a look at that. So if we send that via Messenger or Viber, meron po siyang thumbnail na lumalabas. So si client, nakikita po niya yan. Kung ano ba yung thumbnail ng bahay. Now, we also have a collaboration tool, guys. So some of you may not know this yet. So this is what we call Dazzle Teams. So if dito tayo sa Dazzle Teams, very easy lang po gumawa ng team. But let's see, for example, meron na po kayong team that you're part of. Ano ba yung benefit kasi ng Dazzle team? So let's say this is my team, Dazzle Top Sellers. So yung benefit ng team natin na function is everybody can now collaborate with one another. So you can upload listings. Tapos dito sa create group listing. So make sure na pumasok kayo sa team nyo po muna and then create group listing. And then you can actually tag listing owners. You can tag listing owners. So let's say if I'm going to create a group listing, you can choose a member kung sino ba yung listing owner na yan. This is especially useful for brokerage sellers. But if you are also project selling, wala namang owner, right? So you can just click on your team as the listing owner. And then you go through the upload once again. So parang ganun lang siya. Kung ano yung ginawa ko kanina. So I won't go through this na ulit. But let me just share to you kung anong nakikita. If let's say nag-upload ako ng listing in the group. So nakikita niyo, this one is listed by Stephanie Uy. Ito naman listed by Elroy Uta. Ito naman listed by Shannon Hamlan. Or if let's say, meron tayong mga project listings like this one is Intalio Estates. So if for me, I'm part of the team and nakikita ko, uy, parang gusto kong i-feature ito sa website ko. Meron pala tayong project called Intalio Estates. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna click on the 3 buttons here and then I'm going to click add to my list. Ayun, successful. Na-added na sa list ko. So let's say si admin yung nag-upload ng listing na to. So once I click add to my list, eto din i-add ko rin. Gusto ko siyang i-add. Alright, so may dalawang bagong project na ako. If I go to my website, yung nangyayari is, lumalabas yung mga projects na yun. So nakikita nyo andyan, si Intalio Estates. Wala ito kanina. But I just added it from my team. So diba super easy siya to do? You just click on one button, add it to your site, tapos lalabas na yan dyan. So yung benefit niyan, if you're a realty group, super easy na for everybody to replicate kung ano ba yung listings ninyo dyan sa realty ninyo. Ano ba yung binebenta ninyo sa realty ninyo? Everybody can add it now. So, of course, kung brokerage din, nakikita ninyo na, uy, si Elroy meron pala siyang for sale na bahay. Eto, Ridgeview House. So, titignan ko yung listing niya. Interesado ako nito. Parang maganda naman. I want to add it. So, nakikita ko ay yung number niya. Yung number niya, yung nakalagay. So, if I have questions about this particular listing, nakikita ko yung number niya, makukontak ko siya. On the other hand, if gusto kong i-add ito sa listing sa website ko, ayun, i-add ko to my list. Ganun lang, added na naman ulit. Punta ako sa website ko. Nakikita ko na eto na, lumabas na yung listing na yun. But if I click on it, ano ba yung number na lalabas? Number ko na. Email ko na yung lalabas. So, yun yung kagandahan po. So, yung tanong ni Sir Edgar kanina, di ba, may concern siya. Na kapag nagsasend ka ng link ng mga websites, ng realty websites ninyo or ng developer websites, yung lumalabas na detalye or number is yung number ng broker or number ng developer. Of course, ayaw natin yun kasi gusto natin tayo yung nakikita ng buyer natin, yung number natin yung lumalabas. So, yun yung kagandahan ng Dazzle Teams. Kasi when you add listings from your realty, yung number na lalabas is sa inyo. Number mo email mo because you already added it to your own personal website. So kahit na meron tayong teams, tapos nakikita natin sa team natin na yung nag-list nito is yung kasama mo sa team ninyo, sa realty ninyo. But once it's on your website, number mo na yung lalabas doon, guys. Yun yung kanina. Alright, number na yung lalabas mo in your website. So yun yung kagandahan po when you are using Dazzle Themes because it creates parang replicated websites. Ayun, replicated websites. So, mayroon tayong mga konting tanong dito. Let me just very quickly answer some. Image and video are viewer-only access, right? If you send your website link to your buyer, nakikita po siya ng mga buyers po ninyo. Kung kanino po ninyo sinesend yung link ninyo, they can see it. So, for example, eto, I want to show you. So this is already the buyer's view. Nakikita niya. And if they click on the photo, mas nakikita nila yung mas maraming photos of that particular project or listing ninyo. So they can see that. Now, if you also want to keep some of your listings private, meron naman po tayong privacy option wherein you can click on private and yung nakakakita is ikaw lang. So, meron din nagtanong if we have a step-by-step manual or procedure. Meron po tayo on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel where we can send you the videos. Ayan. So, mamaya we can accommodate more questions. So, let me just share with you analytics very quickly. So, si analytics naman, nakikita niya kung saan galing yung mga clients ninyo. So, right now, nakikita natin na for today, last 24 hours, meron akong 29 views, 14 visitors. And yung average time that they're staying on the site is 46 seconds. So, nakikita natin na on YouTube, meron akong 8 possible client leads na galing sa YouTube na pumunta dito sa Dazzle site ko at nakapag-browse ng mga properties for sale. So, meron din tayong mga client pumunta ng coming from Facebook. So, in the past 24 hours, may isa. Meron din ulit YouTube, another one. So, nakikita din natin kung saan ba sila pumunta. So, here, 10 views on my personal site. And merong 7 who checked my Xavier Estates Middle Ridge house with pool. And yung iba, ayan, nakikita natin ano yung tinitignan nila. Right? So, we also have analytics as well para nakikita natin kung saan ba tayo talaga malakas. Because when we are advertising on different platforms, it's important for us to have feedback na okay pala kung dito ako sa YouTube or okay pala if dito ako sa Facebook kasi mas marami akong clients na nakukuha from these particular platforms. So that's actually a very quick demo, no, of what Dazzle can do. Marami pa siyang pwedeng gawin, guys. But of course, I don't want to take up so much of the time. May part 2 pa tayo. Kang Coach Lex. Ayan, so Coach Lex, are you ready for your part 2? And I'm sure the rest of our participants are excited na to get into the part 2 ni Coach Lex. Ayan, let me turn over the floor kang Coach Lex.
All right. Thank you, Steph. And guys, no, napaka well thought of nung the way the platform of Dazzle was configured, no. And as I mentioned, that's a very parang very highly customized yung yung platform na yan for you. Now, kanina we started off with 4 winning sales strategies for 2024. All right. So, ngayon let me just move into how do we connect with our niche market or target market. Okay? Sige, ready na ba kayo? Are you ready for part 2? Yes? Okay, so kung ready na kayo for part 2, let's proceed, no? Firstly, ano ba yung niche market, no? How do you actually select the niche market? Okay, so ano lang ba to? Kung ano lang yung makita natin. All right. Well, ideally, the niche market should be a combination of the following, no? Marang pag intersect siya, at least nando sa gitna, ito yung niche market mo. Una, there is literally parang minimal competition. Kung meron man, ito yung least competition that you may have, no? Um, Baga parang blue ocean, no? Yung strategy mo for niche marketing. And then at the same time, meron siyang strong market demand. Okay, on a particular real estate market na ito, may strong market demand. So, as real estate professionals, especially for 2024, make sure that you are informed, no, or knowledgeable kayo about the market. Don't just be knowledgeable about the project. Please be knowledgeable about the market. Ano ba ang trend ngayon? Ano ba ang forecast natin in the next 2 months? Sino ba ang bibili? Is it going to be a buyer's market? Is it going to be a seller's market? Will there be a strong market demand for these kinds of property? So kailangan when you select your niche, kailangan alam mo ito yung from among the different market segments, ito yung may strong market demand. And also, alam mo na in a particular market, yung product mo will actually solve a practical need, okay? Or will solve a need of your prospective clients. And syempre, when you select when you select a niche market, make sure that you will profit from that market. Hindi yung ang dami mo nang nilapitan tapos barya pa rin ang kinita mo. So, because you know what your target, di ba? Kanina, in-identify nyo yung target sales that you want to have by end of the year. So make sure that you are able to generate a respectable profit margin from that niche market. Hindi yung nag-niche market ka pero halos hindi ka naman kumikita na maayos. You have to make sure that when you select that niche market, it is also profitable for you. And of course, last but not the least, when you choose your niche market, it has to be both professionally and personally satisfying for you. Hindi yung pinilit mo lang yung sarili mo into that market. Kailangan alam mo at I really like to deal with this market. Okay? Professionally, it's helping me. And you know what? Personally, I am satisfied when I deal with these kinds of people. All right? So that's when ito yung no? These are the 5 things that you need to identify when you're trying to develop and identify your niche market. All right? So yun ang no? That's the tip. Now, ano ba ang pwede nating gawin so that we can connect with this niche market, no? Okay, sa target market natin, what can we do so we can connect with them effectively? Well, the first one is this: identify their market preferences and go-to spaces. Ano yung ibig sabihin nun, Coach? Identify market preferences. Well, doon sa target market mo, ano ba ang mga preferred nila? Ano ba yung preferences nila? Okay? So right now, I'm assuming na kanina, since part 1 no, sa strategy, meron na kayo naiisip na niche market nyo. May naiisip na kayong target market ninyo. Tama ba? So if you have that target market, ngayon, try to think of that market's preferences. Ano ba yung gusto nila? Ano ba yung hinahanap nila? Now, when I talk about preferences, don't just focus on the type of property that they like, but basically, ano ba talaga yung preferences nila in a lot of things, like preferences in even in cars, no? Ano yung preference nila? Even in you know clothes, ano yung preferences nila? Uh, Bakit kailangan malaman natin ito? So that when we know these preferences, then we also know and we'll know their go-to places. Ano yung go-to places? These are the places that they frequent. Okay? Why do we need to know that? Kasi saan ka naman magpa-brand? When you brand yourself, branding yourself just like that is not enough. Kailangan alam mo rin kung saan mo ilalagay yung branding na yon. Where do you position yourself? Like for example, um, go to places, physical places, then you know where to go so that you can connect with people like them. But also in online spaces, saan ba sila pumupunta so that you can also connect with them. All right? Oh, but please make sure when you connect with them, always maintain a professional space, which means you only go to places that will enhance your professional branding. Okay? So sabi ni Marilyn, high-end. So kung high-end yung places na yan, then you also have to be visible, no, on those places, or at least you see what those things are, no? Bakit mo kailangan? So that when you talk to them, you know what to talk about. Okay? Kasi you have to make yourself interesting at the same time for your target market. They need to be interested with you as well. So hindi lang yung ikaw ang interested sa market. The market will have to be interested with you as well. That's how you connect with people. 'Di ba? When you connect with people, with your friends, 'di ba? You find them interesting, they find you interesting as well. And that actually makes the connection work. And that's exactly the same thing with markets. All right? Now, once you identify the market preferences and even the go-to spaces, the next thing you need to do is to develop contents and materials that will appeal to the specific market. Okay, content. So ngayon, in nowadays, I mean, 10 years ago, like if you're in real estate, like 10 years ago, this is not the way we do it. Okay, uh, anong ibig sabihin na not the way you do it? Well, basically, ano lang, no? Yung identify market preference, go to spaces, you do that even before, no? Pero yung develop contents, dati hindi naman eh. I mean, you don't have to develop your own content. Pero ngayon, you have to. You need to make sure that you actually develop content and you develop materials for your online spaces that will appeal to specific markets. Okay? And baka iniisip niyo shotgun method lang to. Kung ano yung gagamitin ko for one segment, I'll use for all. You can do that, except the effectiveness of that approach is limited. So if you want to be very effective across markets, especially with your niche market, the content needs to be well thought of. All right. So that's no, no, that's something that we have to make sure. Okay. And then at the same time, try to study your target market, no, which means understand their needs, their pain points, no? Okay, so when it comes to property, ano ba yung mga needs nila? And at the same time, lifestyle-wise, what do they need? What are their pain points? Why do you need to know this? So that you would know how to eventually craft the benefits that you will give them. Okay, so kasama ito, when you sell, you don't just sell and give, generic features and benefits. The features are generic, but the benefits are not. The benefits, you coin this based on their needs, based on their pain points, based on their requirements. All right. And then after that, you can offer solutions, no, to their problems, to their pain points, to their needs, using your products and your services. Okay, so basically, ganun yung gagawin mo. And that's why nag-niche market ka. So you would know and understand that market. You would know how to cater dito sa market na ito. Okay? So that's how you connect with people. Basically, if you want to really connect with them, ito lagi ang ano no, ang sinasabi ko when people ask me, coach, what is the most effective way of connecting with my clients? The first thing is make sure that you are interesting, that people from your target market find you interesting. Okay. The second one is to identify what they value the most and then add value to those things. Okay. That's how you start connection. And then from there, it becomes easier. All right. So that's how you connect with your niche market. Now, let me give you some branding tips. Okay. Uh, right now, as I mentioned earlier, no, importante ngayon that you brand yourself, no? Hindi lang basta yung parang basta hayaan mo na, basta I'm one of the guys, I'm one of the no sellers lang. Hindi. You have to distinguish yourself from the others. Okay? So firstly, kanina sabi natin, make sure that you brand yourself. Define your brand. How do you want your clients, the market to know you? Define that brand. Ano yung gusto mong i-exude coming from your brand? You want to be professional. Anong klaseng professional? You want to you want to ano no, you how do you want to look when you're in front of your clients? Alam niyo yung iba nga when they brand themselves hanggang dun sa ano no, may color ano pa sila no, may color uh uh palettes pa silang ginagamit, when they present themselves. Bakit? Because they want to be remembered. All right? So you define your brand. And then kanina sabi natin, you have to develop content. You need to plan your content ahead of time. Okay? Now, Coach, bakit yung branding ngayon? Ano, online lang ba? Well, hindi, no? Meron ka rin pang face-to-face branding. And that's why you need to understand, okay, when I brand myself, anong image ang gusto kong makita nila? But mostly, and most of the interactions that you will have with clients, especially for real estate, would initially be coming from online. And uh, that is why you need to make sure that you plan your content and you plan it ahead of time. Okay? Bakit? Kasi if you don't plan ahead of time, di magka-cram ka. And usually, you will just give some, no, parang not so well thought of content, which will not really work well for you, no? Magiging hit and miss ka. Now, this is very important. Be consistent. When you when you put out something, no, in content, be consistent with the content. Be consistent even with intervals of your posting. Be consistent with your branding. Why do you need to be consistent? You see, trust is developed based on consistency. So if they see that you are consistent, they know that they can actually count on you. So you make sure that you're consistent. Another thing is that you need to be relevant. Okay? So ano ba yung what is happening today? What is happening currently in the real estate world and even in society? Be relevant with the posts that you will have. Be relevant with the messages that you will come up with. And then, of course, you need to be fresh. Okay? Fresh yung ideas mo. Hindi yung luma na tong idea na to, tas ngayon mo pa rin, ito pa rin ang nilalabas mo. You need to always be fresh, no? And aim to catch attention. I mean, when you put something out there, make sure that there's a no no there's an objective. The objective is for you to catch their attention. Then they will begin to ask. Okay? By the way, in social media right now, there's a lot of maraming mga materials nandun. Take advantage of interactive media. If you can take hold of various apps that you can use that can make your presentations interactive, can make your interactions with your prospects more interactive, go with those things, no? Wag lang yung sobra na alam mo hindi na magugustuhan ng target market mo. And speaking of ano ba yung magugustuhan ng target market mo, know when interact with your audience. Know your audience and then make sure that you're able to interact with them. So ang sinasabi kong make sure you interact with them. Um, yung iba kasi na hanggang ngayon nakakatawa because I still catch people doing this. Pag may nagtanong sa kanila on social media, you know what they do? They copy paste. Ito yung sinasabi ni Steph kanina, no? You post a lot of pictures. Yung iba nga hindi, they just copy paste. Meron na silang standard na response, copy paste. And when you do copy paste, there's no interaction happening. And for sales transactions to pursue or to ensue, you need to make sure that there is interaction. So kahit na anong platform ang gamitin mo, you send the link, or like if you use Dazzle, send that link. Make sure that you always ask questions. That's the way to do it. That's the way to interact, especially online. Ask questions. So wag lang naglagay ng link, bahala na kayo. Always ask questions. Okay? Bakit ask questions? So that when you ask questions, then they're obliged to actually respond back to you. Okay? And kung bakit maraming times na scene zone ang mga tao or ghosted yung mga tao because they don't ask questions. Okay? So if you want to increase your interaction level with your prospects, interact with them by asking questions. Okay? And then lastly, always lead them to the finish line. Okay? Ano yung finish line? Whatever you use for your branding, whatever it is that you use, lagi dapat dadali mo sila sa finish line. What's the finish line? For them to get into your link, for them to get into your website, for them to get into your platform. Okay? That's the finish line of the interaction. No? Bakit get there? Kasi pagdating doon, then what's the next step? The next step is for them to make decisions. Okay? But importante, always lead them. Okay? To something that they can click on, always lead them to something that they can view or they can scan. All right? Why? because then that takes them to the next level of conversation. Okay, so yeah, always lead them to the no, not to the finish line. All right. This actually constitute the part two of our discussions. But speaking of finish line, let me just show you to the following QR codes. No, if you wish to connect with me and ask questions later, no, kung di nyo maitanong, you can go to our Facebook page or even into my LinkedIn account, especially if you want to ask about the books, no, that we have, or even about the discussions that we have here. All right. Well, this, by the way, is an example of a finish line. Okay, so I hope I was able to share something for you, and I hope you learned something uh, that you can use for your journey in your winning sales strategy 2024. So, Steph, thank you very much. And guys, thank you and God bless you.
Alright, thank you so much, Coach Lex. And for sure, yung mga participants po natin, baka meron po silang mga tanong. So, guys, this is your chance now to ask questions to Coach Lex regarding the topic for today, or baka meron po kayong question in mind kung paano po kayo makapag-strategize talaga this 2024, that you can really take advantage of this year na ma-reach talaga ninyo yung sales goals ninyo. So, ano ba yung mga tanong ninyo, guys? Feel free to type it in the chat, or you can also raise your hand. We can unmute you. So, if you want to ask questions talaga, chance nyo na po. Chance nyo na po to ask your questions. I think kanina merong nagtanong. Yung tanong kanina was, ano ba yung magandang platform na gagamitin to attract high-end clients? So, ano ba yung advice mo dyan, Coach Lex?
All right. Um, well, with that question, I'm a bit biased with that question. You know why? Because initially I was looking at different platforms, but when I remember, Steph, when I think that was last month, no? And then we talk about, and I asked you about Dazzle. So can you show me more about Dazzle? And then she showed me, and that's exactly my idea of the right platform that you can use professionally. Okay, bakit kasi nandun na, I mean, you're not, and then hindi ka maka-cloud ng iba pang mga possible users or mga possible listings. Talagang you are able to control, no, yung listings that you want and even the look that you want, no, to have, no. So that's something that I would recommend to you guys. And it's not because andyan si Steph, no, and because this is a Dazzle event, no, but you see, it's something that when I saw it, I immediately, I immediately liked the platform and I immediately liked what I saw.
Uy, walang bias yan, guys, ha? Walang bias yan. Tanong yan ni Ma'am Marilyn, oh, ano ba yung best platform for high-end?
Right.
Walang bias yan, guys. Okay, wow. Thank you. Thank you naman, Coach Lex. Thank you naman for
You're
appreciating
welcome. Mhm.
the platform that we created. Oh. Totoo naman yan. I mean, it's not because, we're in a Dazzle webinar, kaya yun talaga yung pinopromote, but it's really, I think, diba? It's really true naman. Okay, so may ibang tanong pa ba, guys? I'm sure there's still a lot of questions from your end. Ay, yung tanong is, may fee ba si Dazzle in the future?
Oh, I think that's
Sabi
that's
niya,
for you
no?
to answer.
Yeah. Yes. So, well, yes, of course. Pero naman po. So, eventually, we will be having a subscription. So, for now, while it's still free, guys, please do take advantage. Yung isang araw, may kausap akong Dazzle user na nagpasalamat siya na it's still for free. At kapag meron na daw subscription, he will still proceed. Diba? Kasi nakuha daw niya talaga yung value. So, as for how much, Miss Tessa, eventually, we will be sharing po yung mga pricing plans pa natin for Dazzle, but it's affordable, I would say, compared to the other marketplace platforms out there. So, mas affordable po tayo doon. So, Coach Lex, tanong ito for you. Saan po natambay ang mga high-end buyers? How to target them?
All right, no, ang ganda ng tanong, no? Saan ba tumatambay yung ano, no, yung high-end market? Well, depends also on the type of market that you're looking for, no? But at ano yung age range that you're looking at, no? Pag it's a bit younger, no, yung medyo younger pa. When I say younger, because I'm 50, no, so yung younger sa akin, anything below my age is always younger, no. So well, they're still there, no, sa mga coffee shops, they're there, no, but of course you need to see them in ano, no, some of them are still in coffee shops, no, in the provinces. They're still in Starbucks, no, dun sa provinces. I can still see them there. um doon naman sa ano, doon sa medyo mas high end na ano na market, o pati yung age group, um you can find them in ano, no, in even in mga lounges, no, and you can do that, you can see them there. But mostly you find them also in malls, except you don't give those materials anymore in malls, no, but you just look at them. Ano, alam niyo kung nasan yung high end talaga? Nasa golf courses ngayon. Nasa ano, I mean, when you go there, yes, nasa ano, no, nasa you can find them sa golf courses, you can find them sa mga hobbyist itong mga ito rin, no? And they go for fads also. So you can look into this ano places. Uh, there's a new fad ngayon, yung what do you call that, Steph? Yung paddle boards ba yan? Yung ano, the new sport, no, in town. I mean, I can see,
Oh,
you know why, you know
Cajilig.
how I ano how I look at the market. I look at the cars, which means titingnan ko kung ano yung mga nakapark in certain places. And I always joke around with no with sales professionals. And you know what I say? You know what? Yung property na ito, ang parking area niya pang ano, pang ito pang tricycle, ito pang ano, pang small car, ito pang SUV. So ang tanong ko ngayon, ano pang anong kotse ba yung ano nyo, yung property nyo? Kasi makikita nyo kung saan sila tumatambay, no? So minsan ang pinakamabilis ko laging ano barometer is that I look at the parking area and I can see the cars ano no parked there, or kaya I can see the cars fetching them. Okay, so this is the market. This is where they go. Okay, so like for example in Manila, in Ortigas, no? Uh, you can find them in SM Mega Mall, but you know where they are? At Podium. Di ba? Doon makikita mo sila. So yung mga ganun lang. You know, look at barometers that you can see. May nagsabi kanina parang yung mga clubs, what clubs can I ano join or ano? Oh, well, yes, they're still in Rotary, they're still in Lions, they're still on those ano organizations. Uh, can you join those organizations to network? Of course you can. I mean, you can always network with different ano, no, organizations. Pero lang ang ano ko, ang caution ko lang sa inyo, pace it also, no? Kasi hindi naman pwedeng you're joining left and right tapos di mo naman pala kayang i-sustain. So you need to be able to sustain, no? Yung energies ninyo. Ito may mga Steph, may mga nagme-message, can you just read those message, no?
Sure, sure.
Uh, sabi nasa yacht club. During 90s daw nasa yacht club. Oh, ngayon walang yacht club na na ano no. Uh, nasa Lexus. Okay. Again, be careful with the places that you go. There are places that you can find this ano no, yung barometer na sinabi ko. Pero please choose the right hour and the right place also, no? I mean, I always emphasize professionalism. Do not go to places na hindi right for your for your branding. Remember, there's a branding that you also try to keep up, no? Okay, baka mamaya sabihin niyo may naglagay sa bar. Baka sabihin niyo bigla ano sa wife ninyo. So, oh, sabi kasi ni Coach Lex pumunta ako sa bar. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you pace yourself, choose the right place to go into. Okay? All right.
Naging excuse para pumunta ng bar. Kasi
Oo, oo
yung
nga.
ano, mga kliyente. Ayun. Ano pa ba yung mga tanong natin, guys? Siguro yung other organization, something that I've noticed is yung BNI. Parang is a
BNI, yes.
organization. Yung
Mm-hmm.
talagang yung purpose ng organization na yun is to give referrals to one another. So, I
Right.
don't you're familiar, if yung mga participants not familiar ba dyan, but merong ganun, merong PNI. And ano din, ano pa ba? Online, like for me personally, nakakuha ako ng mga high-end clients on YouTube lately. So may mga tanong din about Dazzle naman ito. How many days or months is Dazzle for free? You know, Miss Tessa, Dazzle has been for free for magwo 1 year na yan, or yung web natin siguro mag 6 months na siya free. O, 'di ba? Ang tagal na niyang free. So, yes, we will be charging eventually. So, siguro malapit na. But just to say, ano lang, affordable lang naman po. So may tanong din, are the listings that I uploaded on my dashboard seen on other platforms? I mean, is it being boosted? Okay, just to make it very clear po, si Dazzle is not a marketplace. So it's different po from Lamudi or Carousel kung saan parang leads generation talaga yung mga platforms na yon. But Dazzle is more on listings management. Eventually, baka may leads management na po tayo. But for now, it is a way for you po to be able to send your listings to your existing clients in a more organized manner. And at the same time po, you can also use your Dazzle personal website to advertise on your own social media accounts so that kapag meron kayong potential buyers, they can be able to click on your personal website and they can see all of the listings na kayo po inyo pong yung number, yung nakakalagay. So yung number ninyo, yung email ninyo. So it's a way of capturing ng mga existing buyers or mga potential leads po ninyo that's in your social media networks. So that's how you can use Dazzle. So parang you can have your own Lamudi site, di ba? Parang kayo na yung, instead of the client na nakita nila sa Lamudi, oy, ang daming listings to, ang daming mga properties for sale, pero yung number iba-iba, yung pangalan ng mga brokers iba-iba. So instead of that, personal site mo na lahat ng mga listings sa inyo na or yung number ninyo, lahat number niyo po. Ayun. Another question pa ba for Coach Lex? Let's make use of his presence here, guys. Hindi always na andito si Coach Lex to help us out. Siguro if I were to also ask a when po ulit si Coach Lex? Take advantage na natin na andito siya ngayon. Ano pa ba? Coach Lex, more on relationship building. How can we build better relationships with our existing clients ngayon? Diba? This 2024.
Okay, well, that's a good question. How to build better relationships with existing? No, you're talking about existing clients. Okay. Always always endeavor to connect with them. No, yung hindi lang yung pag may kailangan sila, then that's the time that you connect with them. Kamustahin niyo sila. And as I mentioned earlier, try to identify what they value the most. No? And once you know what they value the most, that's when you try to add values. No? So when you strike conversations with them, always value, no, or put value to what they value the most. Like for example, you learned, no, based on your conversations with them, that they value family. So when you talk to them, when you reach out to them, ask about family, 'di ba? Then they will like it more, no? Yung hindi yung kamusta po yung bahay nyo? Meron ba kayong gusto pang ano? Baka may plans pa kayo to purchase another one. Okay? Instead, always try to connect with family, no? Or with not just family, but with what they value the most, no? So yung adding value is always is always important. Sabi nga ni Theodore Roosevelt, 'di ba? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Ganon din ang feelings ng customers natin. They will begin to to appreciate you more pag alam nila na you don't just care about the sale, but you truly care about them.
That's true, that's true. I think yung mga sellers kasi, mga brokers and agents, we're always looking for new leads, but hindi natin napapansin the leads that we already have. Na parang, these are still clients, they can still parang be repeat buyers for you. So we have to nurture the leads that we already have, the network that we already have. So baka hindi pa natin na-maximize yun.
Right. Sabi ni Elroy, di ba? Send out gifts during special occasions. Yan. That's true. No? Send email updates. Yeah, yeah. Refer business opportunities. No? That's exactly how you provide value. Uh, ito may tanong dito, nakita ko, no? A Memorial Garden ang product nila, no? What is the best idea to have uh, more sales, no? Uh, well, basically try to look at the no the people's pain points, no, that look at the needs. Tapos when you offer your projects, your brands, your products to them, offer the benefits of ano no, you convert those pain points into benefits, no, that will be easier for them. Kasi mahirap din ng pagka Memorial Garden tapos naging customer sila, hindi mo sila pwedeng sabihin next time po ulit, di ba, no? So so that's why you have to focus on pain points and then offer benefits based on those. Ayan.
Yan. We also have a question din from Sir Eddie. Pwede din ba sa mga bank managers mag-collab?
Well, yes, as long as you make it professional, no? Again, no, I mean, yung ibig sabihin um, when I say make it professional, yung hindi yung no, later on baka mamaya kayo, masabihan kayo na or sila, no, baka mamaya ma-issuehan sila on corruption or graft. Make it a professional collab, like it could be an organizational collab would be nice, no. But some organizations would welcome that, no. I know for a fact some banks would welcome that, pero depende sa policies nila. So you have to work on their policies as well.
Hmm. Ayun, may comment din si Elroy. I remember a memorial agent targeting doctors in hospital clinics. LGUs, pero affordable.
Yeah, you should know kung ano yung capacity, di ba, ng ng mga tao.
Yeah. So, siguro along this line, Coach Lex, what would you advise if you were to do corporate selling? Like,
Corporate selling.
like if mag-a-approach ng company, mag-present ng project, ganun.
All right. When you're trying to approach companies, ngayon kasi you have to be very very um careful in a sense na minsan pag alam nila magbebenta ka lang, then they don't try to they a lot of organizations will not let you come in, no, and that's why you have to identify also ano yung value that you can give them. Like for example, ano ba yung value that you can give them? You see, one value is for you to help them realize that they can actually own their own house. I mean, their employees, you can help empower their employees to know that they can actually own their own house, no? Kasi baka marami dun sa company na yun, hindi nila alam yun, eh, di ba? Hindi nila alam na kaya. Um, you'll be surprised, maraming mga tao na disenchanted na about buying a house kasi dati they tried and then hindi natuloy and then so nagastusan sila, no? So parang feeling nila baka hindi kaya. So when you talk to organizations, give them value, no? Ano yung value? Not just the selling portion that you will give, pero probably one of you can give a talk about, how you can help them own a house, no, or afford to have their own uh, home, di ba, in the near future. Just look at the value that you can offer, not just the property that you will sell.
Yes, yun nga. And if you also have like other talents, for example, may talent ka in decorating a home. Maybe you can like create a talk about how you would, decorate a
Right.
home and then, ayun, mapaplug ka na, nagbebenta ka rin pala ng bahay. Yung ganon, yung mga parang give them a different value and then you can just add in your
True.
real estate selling. So parang possible din yun. And may
Right.
tanong about
Uh,
that. Is it possible?
Actually, may
Hmm?
yeah, that's possible. No, I'm sorry, na I cut you off, Steph. But
Go ahead.
actually, some organizations partner with our organization, um, because pagdating doon, talking about collaboration, we collaborate. They bring us to a client that we don't really know, and then we give them a sampler, a training sampler, and then in exchange for the training sampler, the client actually gives them a spot so they can for a day so they can introduce their property. So sometimes we have that kind of collaboration. No? So yung reach namin, penetration ng market namin, we're able to go deeper. Sila naman, they're able to come in. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Because they have the no. Tapos yung company naman, they like the idea because then they're able to generate free training without well free, no, so wala silang masyadong cost when they do that. So parang gano'n, no, yun ang collaboration that we sometimes get
Sounds like
into.
a good collaboration. Yeah, sounds like a good
Hmm.
idea.
Yeah,
Diba? The company, they get a free training. So for them, yes, come, come and present
correct,
us free training and then show us what product you're selling.
correct, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And that's actually opening up a lot of ideas, no? So
Hmm.
I hope the rest of the group are starting to generate ideas din kung ano ba yung pwede nating gawin this 2024. Eto may tanong about Dazzle. Is it possible to post my Dazzle link to my LinkedIn page or site or similar groups like Viber, Messenger? Yes. Yes, definitely. Pwede po yan. So you can definitely be able to post your Dazzle links sa mga social media sites niyo. That's exactly what it's made for. Pwede niyong ilagay doon yung mga social media sites niyo. Ano ba yung Dazzle website link niyo? Kasi we cannot do that with other platforms, right? For example, may Lamudi account ka nga, tapos ipopost mo din. May ano kasi, may danger kasi na yung buyer, although they will click your Lamudi account, mapupunta yun sa iba. Kasi maraming ibang nakapost doon sa Lamudi o kaya sa Facebook. But whereas on Dazzle, if you post your Dazzle link, sa'yo lang talaga pupunta si client, di ba? So yes, we also have tutorial videos as well. And we are towards the end na ng ating webinar. Do we have one last question for Coach Lex? Meron ba tayong one last question for Coach Lex before we thank him for joining us today? Baka may iba dyan na nahihiya lang. If wala na, Coach Lex, do you have a Dazzle account? Hindi kasi real estate seller si Coach Lex eh.
Yeah, I don't have a Dazzle account, but if however I actually forwarded the link to a lot of my friends in the real estate industry.
Hindi kasi nagbebenta si Coach Lex, guys. Yan. Okay, so yung YouTube channel po natin, maybe Shannon can post the link of our YouTube channel with our tutorial videos for those who want to know how to get started with Dazzle. Sobrang easy lang siya, guys, actually. Very easy and intuitive. So thank you so much, Coach Lex,
Yes,
for
thank you
joining
also.
us today, for sharing your insights, for sharing your expertise with us po. We are very, very grateful to have you to kickstart our 2024. And of course, check back tayo by the end of the year with everybody. Nakuha ba natin yung 100M, 200M, 60M, 80M, yung mga goals natin kanina. So again, thank you so much, Coach. And thank you also to everyone else for joining us today in our first webinar for the year. And of course, we'll be having more webinars to come. Please join our communities. We also have communities in Facebook and Viber so you can be updated kung ano ba yung susunod, susunod na kabanata, susunod na mga webinar sessions natin. All right. Coach X, do you have any parting words or anything you'd like to share?
All right. So once again, thank you, Steph, for inviting me, and thank you guys for joining us. One thing lang that I just want to remind everyone: just keep moving forward.
Okay? Minsan tatamarin tayo, minsan napapagod tayo. No matter what happens, just keep moving forward. Eventually, yung mga targets nyo, you will reach those. Okay? Because ang success will always depend on those who shows up. Okay? So move forward, show up. That's it.
I like that. Move forward and show up. So, yun po yung motto natin, guys, this 2024. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And if you still have any questions for us, please join our communities. We are always there to answer all of your questions and concerns about Dazzle po. And of course, again, we'll be having more webinars in the future. Salamat po, everyone. Thank you for joining us.